Hey, good morning. Yeah, my numbers of tagging are always different. And this morning I had one over, and I was like, oh my God, that's the one over. I'm like 5 minutes early, y'all. Good morning. So don't rush. Get stuff straight. I just wanted to tag early in case. Yeah. So we're all straight for daylight saving time. The spring has sprung. I'm up at 4 already. So daylight saving time, we'll still be walking at 7 in the morning. And it's cool down here in the basement. How y'all doing? Y'all slept good? I know I sure did. Oh, I sure did. Y'all getting y'all bikes and stuff ready? I already went to the bathroom and everything. I mean, I don't know. I guess we're starting early by talking. Anybody there? Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Oh, you know what? I said I was looking at the video. I was like, okay, maybe you need to do a little cleaning up, moving stuff around. I just come in this basement to record, and that's it. Well, as spring is here now, I'll be coming down on my Sundays or in the afternoons after I walk and doing a little cleaning up. Okay. Wow, it's strange being early. Good morning. We're going to get ready for our morning walk. I'm just early. Spring is in the air. And I'm up early, so I'm just right in place for the daylight saving time switch. So we're still going to be doing our 7 a.m. walk. Even in daylight saving time, it'll still be 7 a.m. I worked it all out. That's about it. I'm glad y'all encouraged me to walk. I'm feeling better. And look what I got. I don't know to call it beet juice or beet soup, because I just boil the beets, and use the water from there. Even when I juice, I usually just like dunk the beets in there to make it not so hard for the juicer, and then I use that dunking water in the juice. But this time I just did beets. So that's it. Hi, anybody there? It's Thursday morning. When I came on early and I have time to talk. Alright, just 4 minutes before we can start. So let me get some camera positioning being done. Getting ready. Wow. Right? Let's see. I don't think 4 minutes early would hurt anything, right? What's 4 minutes between friends? Oh, you know what? Let me get some water. And let me take the gum out. How about that? Those are the things that I could do that I didn't do before. Here we go. Okay. I'm starting. Start your engines. We're a little early. I guess if someone was in the room, I would be chatting it up, but let's start our walk. Good morning. Yes, indeedy do. We have, our theme song. Oh, I put in the theme song something for the bikers. Okay. I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Just for me, I'm walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Just for me, I'm walking. Thank you for the company. I'm biking. Just for me, I'm biking. Can't you see I'm biking? Thank you for the company. I'm biking. Yes, indeed, I'm biking. Just for me, I'm biking. Come on and bike with me. I thought that up last night. Yes. Oh, you talking about somebody who was tired yesterday? I'm talking about tired. I'm totally tired. Yes. Yes. Totally tired. It was the middle of the week, and we working through our second week of our third month. You know? And I went running around yesterday because spring is here, and from exercising and working out, my energy level is getting up. So I was like all over the place, having a good time, driving around, masking up, and then I got back and I was overtired, so then I couldn't go lay down and rest because I was like, oh. So I gotta watch that. So then yesterday I was like, oh. By the evening time I was like, oh, I even took a nap and woke up from the nap exhausted. I'm not used to waking up from the nap exhausted, but I was tired. Let me tell you, I was tired. Tired, this is not the word. I could not believe it. It felt so good getting out there, but I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert. I like being inside. I like being to myself, reading my book. I know how to entertain myself. Yeah. I've always known how to entertain myself. As an adult. As a child, I always had people around me. But as an adult, yeah. And then things I like, other people don't necessarily like, so it kind of makes you a bit of a loner to yourself. And we walking. Yes. Oh, thank goodness this baby cement is dry. Let them dry. Yeah, I was thinking about Women's Month, and a thing I posted, it really stayed with me. A clip about African American women, and basically the example that we have of being a woman is what we see portrayed on the TV all the time, which is white women. And then the blonde women, I remember I used to hate Jet magazine because there was no one in there that looked like me. They only put light-skinned women in there that had brown eyes or blue eyes. Anyone that was real close to being white, but not, And that was something. That was something to experience. I'm glad my daughter didn't have to experience it. By the time she got here, Jet had changed and started putting darker skinned women in. But by then I was so turned off. And Ebony too. By the time the first dark woman I remember seeing on the cover of Ebony magazine was Oprah Winfrey. And I bought it for the first time. But nobody looked like me in Ebony. Nobody looked like me in Essence. They looked like what we saw in front of us, depicted in front of us. Blonde hair, flowing hair, skinny, privileged, And I kind of understand now how the old people, they didn't want us looking at TV. They really didn't encourage us to look at TV. I gotta tell you that. They didn't encourage it at all. And now I understand why. Imagery. Something. You know? I was like, well, I'm never going to be that. I'm me. You know? I remember the whole time I was down south, I didn't have an afro. I had an afro in New York. But I went down south, I had to have my hair pressed to the edge of its life. I mean, where the wax grease used to drip down on your neck. But you better not let that hair look anything close to natural. Nothing close to natural. They didn't perm, but they straightened it. They burnt you, your scalp, the head, the ears. Boy, the ears. Those are some rough years. Rough ear years. And it was like, no, I remember having afro. I remember having afro puffs. Oh, man. It looked so good, and we looked so good. And we all had our picks. We didn't need the kind of comb that the others had. We had our picks. And then somebody said, well, you can't get hired if you have an afro. You gotta look like the women in the magazine. They were all white. So then in New York, they went to perming. No, before afros, we was permed to the edge of our lives. I remember, like, taking my nails as a child and digging out, like when you have a wound and it crosses over, that's how they used to perm our head to the, oh my God. I don't know which one was worse, the straightening or the perm, or they were equally as worse. But what I loved was my afro. Honey, we would braid our hair at night. I mean, wake up in the morning, grab that pick, and it was a perfect circular. We all had that, almost like a halo. Oh, it was awesome. It was the bomb. But it was not acceptable. It was not acceptable. That's when a lot of the things, the discouraging stuff in the history books about Africans. And the teachers started teaching discouraging stuff about Africa. And then of course, the adults weren't given no jobs with no afro. So they went back to perming and straightening. And then I think I was like 40 something. But I said enough already. I'm not doing this. I started braiding it down, circular, down the back. I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm just not doing this. Why do I have to spend all this money? And I was telling my daughter that I think they didn't come out with dark skin pantyhose until I was well into my 40s. And we used to have to wear those stockings because, you know, our bare legs. And what we had to put on, which we didn't like it, But the stockings that they had for us was for white women. But we had to wear them. And I couldn't understand that. So we started getting black pantyhose. Then black pantyhose was of the devil, and it means that you want to have sex. And I'm like, oh, don't cry for me. When my jumping off ship time comes, I'm jumping. Oh man, that's just way too much stuff. So I put the video on my page. Well, on the Vicky Camacho. Yeah. And I was like, she is absolutely right. And who's that the baseball player now that got his skin, lightened skin? And he's like totally light. And then I had to stop looking at those Netflix African movies because they was all light. And I'm like, I can almost scream. I mean, I love those movies on Netflix. But the more I started noticing how they were using that skin stuff to lighten up, major turn off. Major turn off. So, that did it for me. But they were good. But it was those, I don't understand it. But I do understand it, because everything on television, and even the Asians, they have that same problem. The whole, because if that's all that you see in front of you, that's all your imagery. And now I can understand the dangers of the imagery. You know? I can understand that now. And if you have imagery of having of your family, of the like mind, someone that looks like you. Yep. Yay! We're almost halfway through. We're almost halfway through. Oh, I'm going to go upstairs and look at my 600-pound life. Oh, Lord, I hope someone succeeds. I hope someone succeeds. Have y'all been pulling in your gut? Have you been pulling in your gut? Yeah. So, I'm so glad natural is accepted. I'm so glad it's just easy all the way around. Smelling those toxins on your nose and breathing all that stuff. Oh my goodness. Either scalps pulling off big scalps because the chemicals are straining your head and burn your whole scalp, or having hot grease and hot wax drop on your neck and your shoulders every Saturday. Oh. Whew. Man. Man, oh man. But now we're free. We're free, free, free. I'm even free to wear my scarf, child. They didn't want you in your scarf, child. They couldn't see you in your scarf, child. Yay! Well, maybe I shouldn't use too much energy. I still got to run. Here we are. This walk is brought to you by... Oh, you know, there's a song for yes. I like to say yes. Yes, 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 I like to say yes. Yes, 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 I like to say yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 I like to say yes. See, that was the song that you could sing, and that's how you put the yes in your child's vocabulary. Or you could just buy, I like to say yes. Let me see what else we have here. we have good references. I like to say yes is really nice. I know that children will enjoy the illustrations and the message could not be more positive. David Cohen's Selma Mazel Nursery School, Temple Shalom, Greenwich, Connecticut. See, we got references. It does what it's supposed to do. Put the word yes in your child's vocabulary. You can order, I like to say yes, at Barnes & Nobles or Archway Publishing or Amazon. Here we go. I've been talking about it all week. My body's been telling me I want it. I need it. Not so gritty like this. When you juice it, you taste more of what I call dirt. There's no dirt in this. I can't taste as much dirt, but I like the dirt taste. Let's see, am I going to be thirsty? I don't think so. Alright, let me take this weight off. And we will start our run, child. Oh. Yes, yes, yes. I like to say yes. Whew. Let's get this party started right. Sorry. Excuse me. Just 5-minute cardio. Squeeze your gut. Squeeze your gut. Less than 2 minutes. Squeeze your gut. Pedal faster. Pedal faster. Squeeze your gut. Less than a minute. Coming down to the finish line. Push it. Push it. Yes. Less than 10 seconds. Down. Yes, indeed. Hands up, old people. Get a good breath. I don't get the cool air no more. Spring is here. Yeah, it's cold. Yes, indeed. Child. Child. I got all the way to 2.5. So. Do some leg stretching. I do that upstairs. Oh, yes. We did it. Oh my God. This is the second week of the third month of us exercising at 7 o'clock in the morning every day except Sunday. And we are doing it. We are pulling it off. Yeah, hey, hey. High five. With a high five. Whew. Yes, indeed do. Yes, indeed. Yes, did I tell you my right leg is coming along right nicely? No, my left leg. Right nicely. I've been stretching it and pulling it since January when I started to walk. And now it lays out just as good, it stretches out just as good. It doesn't have the buck in my hip area. Oh, it just goes straight like that. It's a wonderful sight to see and even better to feel. Oh. So, it's like I pulled it back just in time. Whew. Now, I know a lot of y'all go to them therapists to do stuff like that. But I don't know that world. I think they see this old raisin coming and saying, what good will it do for me to pull her leg out to be straight? You only need to mean something to yourself and the ones closest to you. Maybe. Ooh, let's do a finger check. Yep, listening. A little cracking. Yep, listening. Listening. Yeah, okay. Okay. Listening. It's supposed to help you with your carpal tunnel syndrome. Switch it and switch it. 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 Ha ha! Whew. Yes, indeed. Another 30-minute walk is almost done. Oh, yeah. It goes by in a minute so quick, and it lasts 4 years. 4, F-O-R, years. And you feel good all over. So many people I want to tag, but oh my God! Hey, good morning. Thanks for coming through. Ooh, we did it, y'all. We did it. Yes, yes. We did it. We did it. Y'all ever do shoulders? I was wondering, how can I do shoulders walking on a treadmill? I'm old, I don't want to lose concentration. Walk and chew gum at the same time. Let's get our weights. Thanks for coming in. I can't see who you are, but I will after we finish. Thank you, good morning. Hey, let's tuck in our elbows. 15. Squeeze your gut. One good look. Yes. 4 minutes. Yes. Oh, this week wasn't as hard as last week. Yeah. Woman pushing through. Women pushing through. Yeah. Women pushing through. Women pushing through. Yeah. Now we can get through natural and start our own businesses. Yeah. I love our internet businesses. Yeah. I love you, sisters, because I know it ain't easy. I know they don't want you to have it, but you get it anyway. Yes. I love my mother. I love my grandmother. I love my aunts. And the cousins. Female cousins. I love the women's. I'm a women's. I'm a women's. Every day in the morning, I look at a woman. When I brush my teeth, I look at a woman. I love this woman. This woman is cool. And I love women. I think they're cool. Until they show me they ain't. Yes. I love their power. I love their strength. I love them. I love when they say something to you, they lift you up. It's almost like you're flying in the clouds. Yes. And if they ever lock them arms around you and give you that hug, that energy inside of them shoots inside you and snaps you back. And you say, thank you, sister, for the recharge. Thank you, sister, for the recharge. Yes. Yes. We women. I wouldn't have been here without them. Everything I learned in this earth, I learned from them. I know y'all had fathers and stuff like that. You did. Good on you, good on you. But I had a brilliant woman. Brilliant woman who said, this is how you go through this. This is how you make it here, and this is what you do. And if anything ever happened with an accident or anything, the first people I'm scanning the crowd for is a woman. I'm going to say, sis, what is? She's going to say, girl, come over here. I'm going to say, how we going to get the food? How we going to get the kids? And she said, we going to ba-ba-wee, wah-woo-wee-wee, wah-woo. And bam! Love my sisters. Hey! Yes, indeed, that 30 minutes is over. The walk was so fast and so nice. Thank you for the company. Let me see who wrote to me. Oh, yes, thankful to Thursday, Joan. Absolutely. Good morning, Joan. Yay! Hey, thank you for the company. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.